In your life, there are thousands of things holding you back. Thousands, hundreds of thousands, if not. And if you don't believe me, let's do a little visualization, all right? I want you to grab yourself a piece of paper, like this. Just any piece of paper, grab it. Like, seriously, do that right now. Okay, pause the video, grab a piece of paper right now. Okay, if you haven't done that, I highly recommend that you do, because this video does have a lot of value, but whatever. Hi, cat. So I want you to grab yourself a piece of paper and a pen, and I want you to draw a circle. I've done the same here. Draw yourself, draw yourself a circle, and then around the circle, draw arrows. Okay, just like, here, I'll make it just like that. Okay. Around the circle, draw arrows. In the middle of the circle, write energy. Just like I have here. Okay. Write energy. And then I didn't label my circles. I labeled my arrows. But what I want you to do is label each of your arrows. Okay. So like one arrow will be school. The other arrow will be basically be business or whatever. Label each of these arrows with something that is occupying your time and your attention. Basically your priorities, the things that you find important, so like friends, family, and your circle. I guarantee your circle is at least 10 times larger than you actually think there is, because it's not just friends, family. It's that one annoying kid who sits behind you. He's occupying my time and energy. That one teacher who was always mean to me, they're occupying my time and energy. That big project that's coming up that I'm going to completely forget about once I'm done with it, that's occupying my time and energy. Ooh, that algebra test, ooh, that's occupying my time and energy. Oh, just failed the algebra test. Now I got to go tell my parents. That's occupying my time and energy. Your arrows are just massive. The sheer number of stuff that you have surrounding your little circle is astronomical. It's unbelievable. That is your life. Your energy is just diverted everywhere. Now I want you to draw a second circle next to the other one. You don't have to label it, but just draw a circle and write energy in the middle, just like the other. And draw one arrow, just like that. One arrow, nice and long. One arrow. You don't have to label the arrow, but you sort of like visualize what do you think that might be. All right, one arrow. As you can see, this is my full picture here. As you can see, this is a normal person's life, okay? And then this is your life when you focus on specific things. Obviously, we don't just want one thing in our life that we're focusing on. For a lot of people, this is probably like business or something. We don't want one thing we're focusing on. That's a very boring life. But, just like 2 or 3 main priorities. Like, one arrow can be business. Here, I'll even do that right here. One arrow can be business. The other arrow can be faith. And the other arrow can be, health. And what you want to do is you want to keep your arrows to as minimum as possible. Because see, look what's happening, okay? This guy here, this poor guy, probably you, all of his energy is just going everywhere. It's just shot all over the place. It's too widely dispersed. And he's not making, look how, his arrows aren't going very far. This guy over here, all of his energy is going into just these 3 arrows. So he's making enormous amounts of progress in every single thing, because all of his energy is going into these few arrows. Because the thing is that millionaires, successful people, they're not doing more than you. A lot of people think like, oh yeah, what can I add into my life to make it more successful? I need to start going to the gym. Okay, I need to start doing this. Everyone's thinking about what to add in. Millionaires don't think about what to add in. They think about what they can subtract. because they know that if they just keep adding stuff, they're just going to look like this. They'll add a bunch of great habits. They're like, oh, I'm going to start meditating. I'm going to start going to the gym. They're just going to keep adding stuff, but they're not cutting anything out. Rather than saying, okay, I'm going to start going to the gym, but I got to cut out junk food. Or I'm going to start going to the gym, I'm going to start meditating, and I'm going to cut out watching YouTube videos. All your attention is getting sapped to so many different places. Rather than replacing your previous habits with good ones. So that's all self-improvement is. It's replacing bad habits with good habits. Because rather than just adding more arrows where you're not going to make any progress, if you just keep adding more arrows, you're actually just going to become a worse version of yourself because all of your energy, your arrows aren't going as far. You just keep adding more and more arrows, but each of them gets shorter and shorter. So what instead you need to do is you need to think about, okay, I need to add in meditation and going to the gym and reading and learning useful habits and having a cleaner diet. I need to add that stuff in, right? That means I just added 4 things. I gotta subtract at least 4 things, if not 5 or 6. Because once you start thinking about replacing bad habits with good habits, all these arrows start going further and further and further because you're reducing the number of bad arrows that you have and increasing the number of good ones. And eventually you're going to end up with 3, you want to get to about 3 arrows, core arrows, that are your absolute priority in life. Absolute priority. That could be your faith. That could be your family and your relationships with them. That can be your health or your business. You want to keep it to about 3. 3 is best. 4 is pretty good. You know, if you absolutely have to. Cannot imagine living a life without religion, or you can't imagine living a life without going to the gym. 4 is fine. But as long as it's under 5, you're going to see astronomical success. Because look at how different this is. Look at this. This guy's making great progress. This guy's not. He's going to stay the same for the rest of his life. That is the key to self-improvement. That's all I got for today. Don't have dreams, have goals, and stay wild.